Tonight's 9 at 9. San Antonio police investigating a deadly shooting at a Northside home as a possible case of self-defense. According to a witness, there was some sort of dispute before that shooting. The man accused was taken in for questioning, but so far no charges have been filed. Today marks 1 year since two Ecuadorian journalists and their driver were kidnapped by a guerrilla group on the border between Ecuador and Colombia. After several weeks missing, it was confirmed the 3 men were killed. A crazy chase in Ohio caught on camera. It started when police tried to pull over a woman because of window tint and registration violations. At one point, law enforcement thought they had her boxed in on the interstate. But watch, she hits the gas, nearly running down police and ramming into 2 cruisers. The chase eventually ended when she left the interstate. Troopers forced her onto a curb and into a pole so she couldn't go forward anymore. She was arrested and asked to explain herself.
What are you doing?
I was on my way to work.
An armed man barricades himself in a home with several hostages, prompting a standoff with SWAT officers. Among those being held, a 1-year-old boy. The man eventually surrendered and was arrested in Houston. A veteran San Antonio firefighter was doing okay after he partially fell through a roof while fighting a fire at a bar north of downtown. This happened at Club Essence on North Main this morning. He was checked out at the scene but was not hurt. 4 men on spring break in Florida caught on video tackling a gunman in a botched robbery attempt.
Any point in time, that gun could have gone off.
This all happened while they were gassing up. A guy with his face covered demands money while pointing a gun, but the men fight back, tackling him. At one point, a shirtless man comes over to help the would-be robber, but one of the victims was able to take the gun away. He points the gun at the suspects, who then run off. Take a look at this. Terrifying video shows a man armed with a rifle firing at apartment complexes. This happened 2 days in a row. Amazingly, no injuries were reported, but several cars, windows, and glass doors were damaged. Police are still looking for that gunman. Scary moments at a Washington State convenience store when a manager collapses after confronting a suspected shoplifter. Surveillance video shows the manager on the phone with 911 as a clerk gets into a tussle with the suspect, knocking down displays. Moments later, the manager goes into cardiac arrest. He is expected to be okay. Good news for one of Greenland's most important glaciers. NASA scientists say the Jakobshavn Glacier is getting thicker and flowing toward the ocean instead of retreating inland. For the past 20 years, the glacier has been the fastest thinning and fastest moving in the island nation. The turnaround surprised researchers, and they think it's because of cooling ocean water due to a climate pattern called the North Atlantic Oscillation. To read more about these 9 stories, just head to ksat.com/news at 9.